Hong Kong will welcome any students who have been discriminated by the U.S. policy.
Secretary of State Marco Rubio announced the United States will, quote, aggressively revoke visas for Chinese students, including those with connections to the Chinese Communist Party or studying in critical fields.
The Trump administration in the United States has halted all new student visa interviews at U.S. embassies and
welcome to my channel today.
Worldwide.
The news coming to us today is that the American state has revoked all the student visas. The student visas revoked include the F1 visa category and the F2 visa category. We have the M visa categories also. As you know, they have all been revoked. So far, it's something temporary. Therefore, I do not think there's any reason why people should be so much afraid. But that's the news coming to us right now through CNN. Maybe we can briefly, I can briefly take you through what's happening. The students apparently are targeted over minor infractions. That's some of the information from them. The news comes around is that around 1.1 million students, international students, were in the United States last year. Last year alone, we had about 1.1 million students, and a source of essential revenue for tuition-driven colleges. International students are not eligible for federal financial aid, which means their ability to pay tuition often factors into whether they'll be admitted to American schools or not. That means they have to pay their own tuition fee in full. Many of the students losing their legal status are from countries such as, most of them are from India, they say, and China. And that's why you've seen the Chinese state coming in so rigorous, so powerfully to try and handle the situation. The students from India and China, CNN says that they count for around half of that population, which means a bigger population comes from the two countries. More than 1 million international students are studying in the United States colleges, according to the 2025 Students and Exchange Visitors Information System record. Roughly about 3,000 had their visas revoked this year. 3,000 had their visas revoked this year. The DHS said in the late April. You see, yesterday, that was on 30th April. Is it? No, yesterday was 30th May. After the department ran the names of the student visa holders through an FBI-run database, many experts called the action unprecedented and unlawful. I have no opinion on that. I'm only giving, informing you what is taking place. So the latest developments in the student visa crisis, the story. How did the story begin? The story began by Oxford being Harvard being told not to admit international students, and Harvard did not take it kindly. They ran to the court, tried to stop the issue, but it has now escalated because international students are no more being allowed into the United States. Noem says that DHS has cancelled Harvard student and exchange visitor program certification because the school did not comply with the April 16th letter demanding detailed records on Harvard foreign student visa holders' illegal and violent activities by April 30th. Which demanded that if they don't do so, they will lose their certification immediately. This cancellation bars Harvard from accepting international students for the year 2025-2026. But this because they requested for the records within a very short time, and Harvard University was quite unable. The DHS demands includes disciplinary records and 5 years of video and audio footage of protests involving international students. so they had to go through a lot of let me say activities to try and look into the lives of the students, try and know how they're doing. But China has come up strongly to try and save the situation. Also, the statement from the Homeland Security Secretary, that's Christine Noem, he accused Harvard of coordinating with the Chinese Communist Party on its campus. I don't know about that. I'll give you a clip. I'll show you a clip about him giving the same details. Adding to the news, the Department of Homeland Security on May 22nd revoked Harvard University ability to enroll international students. Here's the big news. So Harvard University has been denied the ability, has been denied the chance to administer admission for the new students globally. Okay, the school, maybe they say it creates an unsafe environment by allowing anti-American pro-terrorist agitators. Therefore, that means that people they're trying to take care of the country. I don't know. So many foreign students maybe they say it because many foreign students, these are direct statement I'll read for you, that many foreign students harass and assault Jewish students and others. As a result, nearly 6,800 current international students who attend the Ivy League school must transfer to other universities. The Ivy League school had an issue also because the Jewish students complained of harassment. It's not easy. It's not easy. Things are really cooking very, very fast. They are boiling very fast. At the higher end of the American Immigration Lawyers Association count, according to which more than 4,700 students have been removed from the U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement maintained database known as the Student and Exchange Visitor Information System. That is a report given on 18th April 2025. Therefore, it is not so easy at the moment. So the Chinese government has taken them in, and we hope that things will be better for them. Therefore, if you are planning to have your visa, to take a visa to go and study in the United States, I would maybe suggest that this news might be important to you, so that you really have to make the right decision. I'll be informing you better and giving my opinion. You should also better give your own opinion about the issue, so that we can see, we can read and have a better view of the same. If you're in the United States, you can also share with us so that we can know what's cooking on the ground. If you're in China, you can also share with us the reports about the new students who are streaming in from the international community, or from maybe Harvard. I don't know the fate of students who are also willing to join Harvard, how it will be, but at the end of the day, things are not so well. Maybe people now have to learn to embrace their local universities and colleges, but before then, we'll have to wait until things get better. Keep watching, subscribe to my channel, like and share.
Hong Kong will welcome any students who have been discriminated by the U.S. policy, who face difficulties to study or continue their studies in the U.S. universities. So I want this message to go out to any students who face discriminated and unfair treatment in the U.S., so that they know that Hong Kong's doors are wide open to them to come to study in the universities of Hong Kong.